Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Jermichael Probodinsky, and it's Michael here today, coming at you with another one of my favorite decks of all time because it's the most adorable thing you're ever going to see or face. Baby raccoons.
Tan looks like Armin.
How does Tan look like Armin?
Tan looks like Armin.
Is Armin tubby?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Makes sense.
Yes.
Okay,
Look at his face, though. Tell me that doesn't look like Armin's face.
I don't think Armin ever smiles.
Tan.
He's always crying.
Harmonize with me, maggot!
Anyways, this is like one of the first ever competitive decks I ever really built.
Competitive?
Hey, you weren't able to beat it for like 50 years.
You're right.
And this is like one of the only decks I really ever did well with. Yes, in comparison to a lot of decks I've built.
You're right. You're right.
I've taken like a bunch of second and first place with this deck a long time ago, back whenever Shadow Spectres first dropped, and I absolutely love the deck. I sold it off a while ago, then I rebuilt it, and
Because cheap,
and I was actually going to take this to the Philly Regionals here soon, but certain things came up and I'm not able to go now, but I was going to play it and see how the hell I did, and anyways, without more blabbering about cute adorable raccoons, I'll just dump right into the deck about adorable raccoons.
they look like Knuckles from Sonic.
Yes. So first off, you play the triple Tan. Tan is like the main engine of the deck. Whenever he's flip summoned, or whenever he's flipped, he doesn't even need to be summoned, but whenever he's flipped, you search out a level 2 beast type monster from your deck and special summon it. So
You get Punpoko.
Yeah. No, you don't get Punpoko.
You get Punpoko.
You don't get Punpoko.
You get Punpoko.
No. You get the bunny.
Calantosa, that's right.
So, like, literally, it's just your setup card, and you just have to run 3 of it. Next, I run 3 Valoraphon. It's basically the newest support card that we got.
It's like 2 years old.
Yeah. And it's an amazing support. Literally amazing support for this deck. I'm hoping that we get more mythical beasts of the forest here soon, because there's only 2 right now, but this card's literally amazing. You discard 1 card to special summon level 2 or lower, I think.
I think it has to be 2.
Nope, level 2 or lower.
Oh, damn, blow up all.
You can special summon level 2 or lower beast type monster from your graveyard and just special summon it.
Never mind glow bulb.
So it's really, really powerful. It lets you loop your Calantosas, which is amazing, because now it's not the biggest detriment to actually dead draw into your Calantosas, because you can just summon this, pitch your Calantosa, and then resummon that Calantosa to pop something. So really, really good card, and it's also a tuner, so it opens the deck to a wider range of synchro plays, which is basically what the deck has turned into. Just a big synchro deck with a soft lock, if you want to call it, with the soft cock. With the Ronin lock. But yeah, it's an amazing card. Gotta run it at 3. Alright, then moving on to a card I don't see too many people running anymore in this deck, but I still think it's really, really good. 3 Nimble Momonga. I freaking love Nimble Momonga. It's one of my favorite cards in the deck, just because it's really good first turn to just set a Nimble and then set some back row or something and then pass turn, and most times your opponent will just run into it and you gain 1,000 life and then you get 2 flying squirrels. So, I mean...
You get 2 tails.
Yeah.
From Sonic.
Exactly.
Sonic the Hedgehog the deck.
Exactly. And I mean, it's just a really, really good card, I think. And it just allows you to instantly set up one of your level 2 plays to go into a Ronin or into Sky Cavalry or something like that. It's just a really good card, and
They still play that card.
A lot of protection. Yeah, so of course you still play that card. There's only like 3 rank 2s that are actually good. And now another controversial thing, if you want to call it controversial, is I run 2 Punpoko. And a lot of people run this at 3, but I honestly feel like it's the least powerful of the 2 raccoons, so I run it at 2. And honestly, I haven't run into much trouble, and I honestly feel like I don't need it at 3. I mean, it is a great setup first turn, but it also is just an open target for your opponent to smash over, and it really sucks whenever you take that much damage. I'd much rather set back and protect myself with like a Nimble or Tan, and just like allow my opponent to run into that, and then I can plus off of it. So Punpoko is still a really, really good card and allows you to get your setups almost instantly, but like I said, honestly, I feel like it's just good at 2, and I don't think you need any more. Then, moving on, you got the 2 Calantosa. Literally one of the best spot removal cards in the game.
Why not Unilla?
What? No.
Why not Bunilla?
I don't know. No vanilla.
Bunilla.
I mean, it has an awesome booty, but no vanilla.
Bunilla.
But Kalantosa, like I said, is literally, I feel like, one of the best spot removal cards in the game, just because it could be summoned and resummoned so many times in one turn. That, like, I think I've gotten rid of 5 cards with Kalantosa in one turn once.
That's kind of OP.
Just because I had flipped a Tantan, special summon it, overlaid, made Ronin, detached a Ronin, bring out a token, summoned Valor Fawn, brought it back by discarding, and then used it again to summoned it back again with the cards, Air's Rock, to pop another. Oh no, I wouldn't pop it on that. I might have popped only 3 cards, but still, that was a lot of cards.
That's a lot of cards.
It's a lot of cards to pop, and it's just a really, really good card. So, it just clears the way for your big attacks, and this deck can actually OTK out of nowhere, which is really funny because they're all really low attack, but, I mean, they actually can. Then I run the 2 Wind Up Kitten to, again, just put things away. Like, it'll just return 1 face up.
This is Wind Up Raccoon.
Yeah. Return 1 card?
Thought it was
1 monster.
Oh.
Return 1 monster. It doesn't have to be face up.
Charge!
So, just send something back into their hand so you can clear the way to just keep on poking.
That's when I set my spy.
Yeah, so when Jordan sets a spy, I could just be like, put the spy back, and then I'm going to attack you.
I'm like, let me just lose.
I'm just going to attack you for a bunch, and then you're going to cry.
Then I lose.
Yes. And then finally, a new card that I've added into the deck is Beast King Barbaros. Beast King Barbaros is amazing. I actually used to run Obelisk because I love Obelisk. Obelisk is amazing. But I decided Beast King is actually better just because literally I can blow up everything. With 3 tributes, he literally nukes everything on your opponent's field and just literally everything is gone. Black Roses, their entire field. And then if I make a Ronin, it's literally 7,000 to the nutsack, and it's really hard to recover from that.
Well, I mean, you only have 1,000 life points left.
I mean, you only have 1,000 life points left.
It's either BLS or die.
and then I somehow summon the Red Eyes XZs. You only have 2 moves, sir.
It's your move. I died.
But yeah, card's amazing. I feel like 1 is perfect. 2, I found it too cloggy. So yeah, I feel like you at least have to run 1. And that's the monsters. It's actually a very low monster count. I used to run it a lot higher, but I decided to cut it down for consistency matters. And now moving on to literally the best card in the deck, 3 Obedience Gold. One of the best cards in the entire game of Yu-Gi-Oh! I feel.
What the fuck?
Just because you plus 2 off this card. You play it, and you could grab 3 level 2 or lower beast type monsters from your deck. You special summon them. Special summon 3 level 2 or lower beast type monsters from your deck. Their effects are negated and they're destroyed at the end phase, but that honestly doesn't matter because you can either immediately do a Ronin lock or you can have a Ronin and a Cherry Beast on field. Literally, this card opens up so many combos. It's absolutely disgusting.
The combos.
The combos is just amazing. I absolutely love this card. You have to run it at 3 or you're playing the deck completely wrong and you should not be playing it. So yeah, 3, have to. Just do it that way. Next, Monster Reborn for Beasts is Air's Rock Sunrise. Absolutely bonkers. This card is just bonkers. This card is absolutely disgusting. Like I said, it's literally a Monster Reborn for beast type monsters, and it's just incredible because also once you summon a monster off of it, you can also I think every monster your opponent controls. All face up monsters your opponent controls loses 200 attack for each beast type monster, beast, winged beast, and something else still in your graveyard. Doesn't matter, but everything is beast in this deck. So if you have like 5 monsters in the grave, they're gonna take 1,000. They're gonna lose 1,000 attack, all of them. So it's just really easy for you to beat over stuff. Then at that point, this card's just amazing. I run it at 2 though because it can become a little cloggy because you don't want to see it first turn. Next, 2 MST because MST.
Why not Galaxy Cyclone?
You're dumb.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Thanks. I think that rectangle's pretty good.
Yeah, you do marketing. It's pretty good.
Yeah, rectangle's pretty good.
Next, have the 2 Mistaken Arrests.
I fucking hate how you put this in every deck. Goddamn you.
Honestly, I would much rather this be mistakes because this deck doesn't search at all, but I sold off my mistakes before I decided to revamp the deck, and I was dumb and sold them, so I don't have them. But yes, if you have mistakes, definitely run Mistake over this because the deck doesn't search at all, and it's literally probably the best card in the deck if you have the mistakes in here. I'd run it at 3 Mistake, but like I said, I don't have them, so that's how it is. How it be. Next, one of my favorite cards.
Read every day.
Yes. Literally, my favorite card in this deck, not the best card, but my favorite, is Creature Swap.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I have killed so many people because of this card. I bring out 2 Ronins, and then I have one of my weak little raccoons on the field. Like, I have Tan face up or something like that.
Yo, give me that trash.
I'm like, well, I'm going to copy your big monster. Let's just say it has 25 attack. I'm going to make 2 tokens of your big monster. Then I'm going to Creature Swap, give you my Tan, take your 25 beat stick, and then attack you for game. Plain and simple.
You lose.
I have won so many games because of it. I feel like this card is a necessity in this deck just because you have so many low-level monsters that can easily just be swapped with your opponent's bigger monster and then just punch them in the face with their own monster. People get so salty over this card, and it's the funniest thing to actually pull off. I absolutely love this card, and yeah, it's just the funniest thing to actually pull off.
Why not 3?
I ran it at 3 at one point, honestly. It's just I was seeing it way too much at that point.
Soul Taker.
Oh my god, Soul Taker was awesome in this deck. Also run Soul Taker.
Don't run Soul Taker.
Make it a 43 card deck with triple Soul Taker.
Don't do that.
Yes, do it. Then finally, this is the one book and the one Regeki, just because they're good cards, I guess.
Yeah, there are rectangles.
They're alright rectangles. Moving on to the traps, I run 3 Mirror Force because I had an extra slot and I decided why not another Mirror Force.
Son of a bitch. You shall not.
You are not allowed to kill my Coons.
The Coon.
The Coon.
Oh, you woke up.
Snickers did not like the Coon.
You woke up the doe.
Yeah, like I said, I had an extra spot, didn't know what to throw in, so I threw in another Mirror Force. 2D Prison. Like I said, you are not allowed to kill my. You are not allowed to kill my Coons. And then finally, Storming Mirror Force because you are not allowed to kill my Coons.
Oh my god, 6 battle traps.
6 battle traps. Not allowed to kill my Coons. I will not allow you to do so. The Coon. Then just staple shit. Bottomless, Compulse, TT, Ring, and Solemn. Stuff I don't need to explain.
Where's the Solemn Notice, bro?
Solemn Notice.
As soon as it comes out?
Yeah, as soon as it comes out, I'm running like 3 of it in every single deck ever.
Oh my god.
So yeah, there's the main deck. Moving on to the side deck. Stack that over there. You run the three of the best card in the game.
Side deck.
Yes, side deck. The extra deck. Best card in the game right here is good old Ronin. Not really, not nearly the best card in the game, but best card in this deck.
This is literally the boss.
Yeah, boss monster of this deck
Has
is
1,000 attack.
Yeah, has that 1,000 attack. Is Sir Ronin. Awesome card. Like the main reason this deck exists, except for Obedience Gold. But you summon him, and you can detach one material and make one beast token, one level 1 beast token that has the attack of the highest attack monster on the field. So say your opponent has a 3,000 attack monster, you also have a 3,000 attack token. So yeah, you usually just use to crash in, or you use Creature Swap to take it and laugh at them. And then also there is a soft lock with this card also just because it has another effect that if you control another beast type monster, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects. So if you have 2 Ronins on the field, neither one of them can be destroyed by battle or card effects, so like you can usually just sit there in defense position, you can't be hurt a lot of times. It comes in handy quite a bit, and it allows you to stall out for a while till you get more combos. It's really good, and like I said, you have to run it at 3 because he's like the main boss of the deck. Moving on to Sky Cavalry, because you can OTK with this card and 2 Ronins. That's really it. Don't use him for much else. I had the room, so I threw in another one. And then the 1 Armored Kappa, because he's a Wubuku, and he can become 24, and then again, another OTK if you need to. Sit back and do it. And then the rest is a bunch of synchros, just some generic stuff like Leo, because you can make Leo.
It takes a little bit, but you can make it.
You can make Leo. You have to level up a few times, but you can make Leo.
Or you just get 5 level 2s on the board.
Yeah, or you could just do that. Crimson Blader, because Crimson Blader I think is the best 8 right now. Black Rose, because nuke everything is always fun. Goyo, because Goyo. Naturia Beast, because everything is Earth. And this is like one of the best decks you can make this card in.
Isn't that Barkion?
That is Barkion. Barkion, not Beast.
Damn it.
I always fuck up in my...
Always fucking Manchurians.
I always fuck up my Manchurias. But yeah, literally one of the best decks you can make this card in. Just say no to traps because no traps. Powder Inspectron because it's the best decks in the game.
God, fuck you.
Hypsemus because I'm going to banish your shit.
Jesus Christ.
Blackwing for game.
Oh my god.
And then finally, Beast because you're not allowed to use spells either.
Isn't that Barkion?
Yes, it's actually Barkia.
Oh, okay.
Yes, okay. Good. And then 2 Jaden tokens because Jaden tokens.
It's time to duel.
It's time to duel, bros. Brosophine.
I hate you, Jaden. Alright.
Alright.
Wait, well that means you get like 2 turns per round and we get like 1. Alright, we accept. God damn it, Jaden.
God damn it, Jaden. Anyways, that was my Raccoon deck profile. If you guys enjoyed it, please like it. If you guys hated it, I don't know, leave it in the comments because I get a bunch of hate anyways on my decks.
Hey, you're not as rogue as me.
Yeah, I'm not as rogue. I don't know, the Coons are pretty rogue.
Gravekeepers.
And the Coons are pretty rogue. At least yours actually can see some play in some regionals or something.
Infernity.
Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Alright.
But yes, if you guys liked the video, please like the video. If you guys hated it, like I just said, I don't care what you do. And if you guys enjoyed hearing my voice, seeing the raccoons, and hearing Jordan in the background doing his normal Jordan thing so much, please subscribe and join this little happy family that we have going on here right now.
Tink tink.
Tink tink.
Tink
What?
tink.
Okay, good. Anyways, so that was the deck profile. See you guys.